Hey everyone, assalamu alaikum. Long time no vlog. My other vlogging camera is being used for this project that we've got going on. So I can't really vlog because I want to keep that footage on that camera, but I also still want to just vlog day to day, like life is still happening, you know, like aside from the project. Just prayed Asr and I'm in my beauty room. As you can see, I love this room so much. I've still got like my iPad unboxing stuff from that video. It's been a while, and you know what, for me as well, like I just like watching sort of day to day vlogs, and especially like going back and seeing what my life used to be like. So I do want to vlog, even if it's just mainly for myself, but I know some of you guys really enjoy it as well. But I am actually going to be needing to sort for my dressing room today. I managed to declutter a lot of makeup, and I don't know if I'm going to be posting that video. Let me know if you want to see it. It ended up being very, very long. I went through like all my different categories of the makeup and what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. I just feel so much better about this space, about this room, and just about my makeup in general. But now it's kind of like the stage where all my acrylic containers have been washed, and I've had these for like more than 8 years now, so they've done so well. And I was thinking like, oh, they're so scuffed and stuff, but it's like, well, they're literally nearly a decade old, so of course they're going to be a little bit scuffed up. We are currently having house viewings. We're trying to sell this house. I'm not gonna lie, when I first found out that we were going to be selling this house so quickly, that was at the start of this year, end of last year, it was a bit like, what? I thought, to be honest, we were going to be here for at least 3 years, because we've been here for a year now. It's just gone a year where we've had this house completely as ours, and it's been lovely. Like, alhamdulillah, it's been really nice. But it will all make sense when we do the announcement video and you guys will have an idea of what's going on. We're currently doing like private house viewings, and then if we have not heard anything back in the next couple of weeks, we will be handing that process over to a proper estate agent and, you know, going on the market, which will be a little bit, no, it won't be stressful, but you know, if you guys have ever sold a house, you'll know, like, it's constantly having to be open for viewings and that sort of thing. So yeah, I guess I'll just keep you guys posted on how that goes. But this week has been really, really nice. I've had mum over she came like Monday around 2:30, and then she left Friday around 3 o'clock, and it was just such a nice wholesome week, alhamdulillah. She really got to see what our life looks like here, you know, like outside of like an event or an occasion, and it was just like so nice to have mum to myself. I was joking with her, I was like, it's the first time I've had you to myself in like 23 years. Been catching up on my sleep this weekend. I have got the biggest headache ever. So basically, pretty much every Sunday, family like gather together and have something called a mehfil. I don't go too much into it, but essentially it's just like a gathering of remembrance. We do zikr, like usually talks and speeches, just about various topics, salah, life in general, like practical topics as well. And obviously I pray that inshallah we are all able to see Ramadan, see it through inshallah. And yeah, it's such a beautiful of year. I'm so excited. So even though there's a lot going on, I just feel really good, alhamdulillah. And I think that's just because slowly but surely I'm getting myself super organized. Like, I'm decluttering pretty much every part of my life inside the house, so that when it does come to us eventually having to move, it won't be such a headache. Welcome to my office. The only thing is that usually light, yeah, you can see it's flickering. So I just did a little bit of rebanding, 10 minutes in total. Today is Sunday, like I said, so started off with family time, spiritual time, which was really nice. Alhamdulillah, really nice way to start the end of the week off. And then on a Sunday, I typically like to do a meal plan and a shopping list. One of the first jobs that I have on a Monday is to do my food shop. I just like going at that time, like there's no kids around. It's like nice and quiet. Oh my god, guys, this is my first vlog where I can share with you that I got an iPad. So excited about this. I wanted an iPad for a really long time. So I will link the iPad unboxing video down below. It was an ASMR one with just stuff on the screen. On the way back after Iqra and I had been to the airport, we was talking about trying to go back on a weight loss journey, and I feel like I've spoken about this so many times, but I think that is relatable. Generally, losing weight means actually like adjusting your lifestyle habits, and that's something that we definitely have struggled to do. We basically made a little list of things that we definitely want to be eating. So we both kind of worked out our calorie deficit amount. So yeah, these are the things that we both agree that we would like to eat, and I think that they are doable in the calorie deficit amount. Between now till Ramadan, our plan is to stick to a simple breakfast brunch kind of food at the beginning of the day, and then a lovely home cooked meal, and not have too much in between. Inshallah, it should go well, because I'm not gonna lie, you know when you go through a camera roll and you're like, right, I need to go through this, and just, why have I got 34,000 things on my camera roll? That's ridiculous. I had that moment the other day, and usually I would just go through like a random month and then to screenshots I don't need and that sort of thing, and this time I went right back to the start of my camera roll, which was somewhere in 2015. So I was 21 then, and there was a picture of me in the gym, I just don't recognise that person at all. It's not that I want to become that person again. I'm quite happy being my size 10/12. I'd like to be a size 10, let's say. But the numbers don't matter that much, just more like how you feel. And like my mum said, it's more what you're doing to the insides of your body, because right now we can feel fine because we're in our 20s and we're like in our peak, our prime, so to speak. But that's kind of going to come in for you back when you're, inshallah, when we're in our 40s, 50s, 60s. Like that's when the sort of health conditions pop up because of how we treat our body at this time. We're definitely not trying to do anything silly like keto, silly in our eyes, like for us, like which guy has tried, and it, you know, it does work. It works for him in terms of losing the weight, but you can never keep it off, and it's not healthy, it's not sustainable, it's not something that we think is going to be good for us. I do want to, in the next month, commit to regular exercise as well. It just is amazing how many steps you can get in just from a short walk and how good you feel afterwards. And I never feel bad after I've had a walk, but I always feel rubbish like when I get to the end of the day and I've done like 2,500 steps. That's not enough for like a healthy, active lifestyle. What I've learned as well is that you can't really rely on anyone, even your partner, to change your lifestyle. Like it really has to be you. Great that we're on the same page and we both want to make changes, inshallah. However, I want to put my things that I want to do and he's got his own things. Like for example, like he loves going to the gym, he loves going for a swim, and then the steam room, sauna, like he loves that side of things. That's not for me. I do have YouTube Premium, by the way, now guys, because I love it. I'm obsessed with YouTube Premium because you don't have any ads at all. You get to watch so much more content. So even with like all these workout videos, it's just better. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at in terms of fitness. I am going to just sit now and start my meal prep, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I've edited the first part of the video and I did a little bit of Instagram stories, caught up with you guys on there, which was nice. Now it's time for Maghrib, and then we're going to do a little bit of Islamic studying. My paper chase pen, so sad the paper chase is shutting down. So this is what I've started doing. Originally it was supposed to be every single day. Fortunately I'm not stuck to it, so I'm trying to do it 5 times a week at least. I got this book from TK Maxx. It's just like a art sketchbook. It's got really lovely thick quality paper in it. What I've been doing is kind of almost as a way to combat like the amount of YouTube that I watch just not to do with faith. I like to make a playlist every time I'm on YouTube, like add 1 or 2 videos of Islamic videos that are beneficial. Obviously like all some videos beneficial, but you know, like ones that especially spark interest to me. My playlist is huge. I have an Islamic studying playlist and there's currently 365 videos on there, 1 for every single day of the year. Some of them are like an hour long, some of them are 20 minutes, some of them are 5 minutes. In here I just write out little notes because I'm a visual learner and this is how I learn best, and it's nice to have things to look back on as well.
And by the way, describing the Quran, Allah Azza wa Jalla says وَإِنَّهُ لَحَقُّ الْيَقِينِ. We'll come to that third one now. In the akhir, ilm al-yaqeen. That's one. How is he offering this ilm al-yaqeen? You see this creation? Like you see the smoke? Smoke comes from fire, right? You see the creation? The question comes what? Where did this come from? Where did this come from? It's all pointing to who? Allah. Do you get to see Allah ayn al-yaqeen? No. You don't get to see him. But can you still have ilm al-yaqeen? Knowledge of certainty. Absolutely.
This is the atta that mum did when she was here, and this is jaki atta. I'm just gonna make myself some roti. I don't want to start this like healthy lifestyle journey off as I mean to go on. So yeah, wash my hands. Good morning, it's Monday and I'm on track. At 11 o'clock I'm supposed to go and do the food shop. It's now 11:02. I literally just put SPF on, a little bit of corrector and some lipstick and a bit of brows, and I am ready to go. It's like a brand new week, sticking to calorie deficit, and yeah, it should be good. A meat order for the local butchers. Not too much meat this week. I've got chicken noodles today. As per usual, I have a podcast and I've got my headphones. That's how I always do my shop. Alright, I'm back from my shop and I just made myself lunch. This is 2 slices of multigrain bread. I feel like I'm turning into a real adult now because I'm actually going for bread that has like seeds in it and it just has a little bit more interest to your typical 50-50. Smooth peanut butter on here is from Whole Earth. Mum recommended this one and it is really good. And then I put strawberry seedless jam from Hartley's and about 1/3 of a banana. This is not like a low calorie thing by any means, but it's quite healthy nutrients compared to like getting a little chicken burger or something like that. Let's go ahead and save and log it, and I've saved that as a recipe, so next time I want to add it I can just do it quickly. That's what I always used to find annoying about calorie counting was the constantly having to put things in, but you only have to do it once, and then if you're committed to it, it gets easier. My base goal is quite high. I think I could cut it down by 200 calories to be honest, but I know that I'll also be burning about at least minimum 500 calories using my Apple Watch, so I think it does kind of balance out. And also I want this weight loss to be really sustainable. I don't want it to be super quickly off and then hard to maintain and manage. I want it to be like gradual, losing the weight slowly. So yeah, I'm just aware of how funny I look, but you know, this is me on a typical Monday. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Like, I don't put lots of effort into my makeup. I recently washed all of these. I had my SPF and my moisturiser and primer in here, and I quite like that, so I think I'm going to keep that going, having that easy to reach for over there. And even just like my corrector, which is, you know, stuff I use every single day. We have 4 drawers here, and I kind of want to reassess my use for them. So originally I had like all my foundations in there and concealers, but it was a bit of a mess. And obviously I have like got rid of a lot of my makeup. So I guess the first thing I need to do is put all the drawers back together, how much storage space we have in total. Job number 1 is to put all of my lipsticks and liquid lipsticks in this container. Let's go. I can't believe this is basically my whole lipstick collection apart from what I've got in my bags and stuff. That's crazy. That's actually so reduced. And that's all I really need and use. So I'm going to pop this over here. Got all my lip liners, and I'm not sure if I should pop them in here. Yeah, I quite like this glass container, and I might use this for all pencil sort of things. Okay, so I really want to use up my concealers that I've got left from my collection, because I feel like I have reduced quite a lot, but I still have too many to justify buying new ones, and I do want to try some new ones this year. So I'm going to pop my concealers in this drawer. It makes the most sense. It's right in front of me. At the top you can see I've got my correctors. Look how battered this Charlotte Tilbury one is. Oh my goodness. Pat McGrath. I've got 2 e.l.f. ones that are like more deeper, and then an LA Girl one that I've not opened yet, and my favourite corrector of all time. You guys should check out my reel if you've not already. And then I've got the new Kevin Aquan, the 2 old discontinued ones, and then a banana brightening thing, which if I don't use this in the next couple of months I have to get rid of it because I've had it for so long. It's not open, but yeah. And then all of my tube concealers are in here. So I've got 1 collection, 2 Over Beauties, 4 e.l.f. ones, and 2 LA Girl ones. Now there's no excuse to not use this up, and it actually feels like a manageable amount as well, which is great. I love that for me. This is the container that I got. It was literally, I think, £2 from Home Bargains. I got this last week. Has fitted in really nicely. And now the moment of truth. Ah, yes, hooray! They both fit in really nicely. So I think this is going to make a huge difference in terms of me just being able to like properly see and organise what I've got. So when Mum was down, she very kindly treated me to a new foundation, which was so sweet of her. We both got the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. It was on sale for £25. I don't know if they're discontinuing it, but yeah, I thought it was really, really good. So I'm going to keep it in the box for now. Now in this one, I'm going to put my powders. That looks so much more organised, and it's honestly, these little containers make such a difference because look at the amount of stuff I managed to get into this little drawer. It's all organised and it's all accessible now. So happy with that. Right, I think that's it for today. So far I'm happy with getting the main things out, which is my bases. So happy with how my concealers have all fit into the little one at the front. My lipsticks as well, I'm definitely going to be reaching for them and using them more. It is currently 4:12, so I'm going to go and pray Asr, and then I'm going to cook dinner earlier today. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like I've been in this room the whole time, but now 8:40. Been a good day. I'm really happy with how well I've sort of stayed on track with my schedule. I made spicy chicken noodles, but I feel like because I put in a big stir fry pack this time, I feel like I should have added more spices because like it's almost like the vegetables soaked the spices up. But it was good, alhamdulillah. Having some fresh flowers just make my heart so happy. I didn't know that on the MyFitnessPal app you can actually import recipes from websites, so it makes it much quicker and easier rather than writing each ingredient yourself and each quantity yourself. And that's my little bunch of flowers. Oh, just saw something that I want to show you guys. So me and Mum both got the Welder skin food. I've heard so much good stuff about this, and I'm really interested to wanted to compare this to the Release moisturizer, which I've used for years and years and years. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see a little comparison. Yeah, I think I will bring this vlog to an end. I'll let you guys know how I'm getting on with this whole calorie deficit thing. I don't even know if I've spoken about the fact that I'm doing fizz through February. I feel like I've had so much to catch up on. I even had a dream about drinking Pepsi Max the other day, but I'm definitely going to be changing like my lifestyle habits around it. So yeah.